Gogeta, Gogeta. That's a legit song from Dragon Ball Super Broly movie.
Annie, for some reason, listened to that song a lot before the movie came out.
Okay. I wanted to clarify real fast for the Dragon Ball fans. There were two songs. There's the Gogeta song and the Blizzard song. That's an actual pop hit sensation. I was listening to Blizzard. I was not listening to a bunch of men chanting Gogeta. I did that in the theaters.
And yet, what's the one Annie decided to sing for the intro of this episode?
Because Annie doesn't know Japanese. Hi, I'm Annie. I don't know Japanese.
And I'm Minty. I don't listen to music until after I watch the movie.
Unless I make you listen to it.
Like the Gogeta song.
I remember there was one movie, either My Hero Academia or Demon Slayer, where the song starts playing and you said, "You fucker."
I want to say it's Demon Slayer. It might have been Homura.
Oh shit, it hit a whole new meaning then when you heard that song. So, you're Minty, right? We said that.
Right.
And we said this was Fun Untitled. We said every podcast went F you, right?
Right.
Yep, okay. So, we're going to talk about the two movies, Dragon Ball Super Broly and Dragon Ball Super Hero Superman Came from the Sky.
Yeah, you know.
That's what the second one's called, right?
From Smallville.
Yeah. So, right off the bat, which one was better?
I clearly Super Broly.
Okay, we agree.
Super Broly, to me, is the best anime movie of all time.
Ella. You know, you don't need a complex plot to be the best movie of all times, My Hero Academia. Guys, we still have to watch the third one, but the first two is such garbage.
I'm okay with the first one. The second one, when we got to the fucking ending, I was like, nope, not watching any more goddamn My Academia movies. I mean, if you have Todoroki though, so.
I mean, you got that. Any saves with Todoroki, right?
We'll see.
So,
What was the third one called?
Hero Rising? Is that one of them?
That's the second one.
Oh, and then the first one was, hey, there's a character named Melissa from America.
No, the first one is Two Heroes. The first one, everyone was very confused on which one was Two Heroes.
The third one was Todoroki is here. So, obviously, spoilers for the two movies.
The movie's been out for like 2 years, I think.
Minty read almost all of Dragon Ball Super. I don't know anything really about Dragon Ball outside of Team 4-Star. So the first Broly movie that I know of is the Team 4-Star version. I do not know the original.
That abridged one sucked.
That's my favorite abridged movie,
I keep forgetting you do like that one.
You piece of shit. I'm not going to go into the Team 4-Stars and everything because that's like crossing streams. But right off the bat, top of your head, your favorite Dragon Ball movie.
The one with Super Android 13.
Ah, bullshit.
I'll go Bakiso. There's also another one I really like, but I can't remember because so many of them have a villains and then they're like 4 henchmen.
See, the problem is, was it a Christmas-related one?
I don't think...
Because that crossed out a lot of one of these 4-Stars.
I don't think it was a Christmas.
Okay, you probably like the one with the big brain, the world's strongest.
It could be that one. It could also be the one with the Namekian villain.
Yeah, Lord Slug. That was a Christmas one.
That was a Christmas one?
Well, they turned it into a Christmas one at the end. But like, you can't kill us on Christmas. It's like, Christmas? It's not Christmas. Like, what? So moving on to what we're supposed to talk about. We cut to right after the Dragon Ball Super. They just did the Tournament of Power. They saved the world. And Goku's like, wow, after meeting Jiren the Mary Sue, I realized there are really strong people out there. And meanwhile, jump cut to this guy on this planet being like, yum, 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 yum. I love eating bugs.
That's crazy. Could you imagine being Akira Toriyama just being like, the people who originally wrote Broly suck. The guy who wrote Jiren, I like you, but it sucks. I'm gonna bring this movie out.
You know, it just makes sense. And then Frieza's like, what the fuck? Hey, you, to, I want to say disposable incomes? What did you bring me? It's like, oh, we brought you a Saiyan we found on a planet. He's cool. And Frieza's like, what's your name? It's like, she lied. I meant the guy. Like, oh, that's Broly. He's voiced by Ed from FMA.
Nah.
Yeah, Vic Magnolia.
We're not allowed to say that name.
Oh, well, I always forget his drama.
Broly is Johnny Youngbot?
Honey, no, Vic Magnolia.
Oh, wait, it says Broly is.
Wait, shit, did I get
on
those?
his Wikia, or Wikipedia.
Yeah, they wouldn't. I guess he was Johnny. I don't remember him sounding like Ichigo.
Yeah, I'm like, Magnolia doesn't have a job now.
Oh, shit, you know, I was thinking about the first Broly. That's two very big powerhouses in the voice actor industry.
Yeah, well, once you get a scandal, you gotta get replaced, right?
I mean, yeah. Damn, Johnny Young Boss, my man.
Yeah, that really did not sound anything like Ichigo.
Lelouch.
I can't remember the guy's name.
Oh, yeah. Hajime Hinata from Danganronpa 2. So,
what?
Yeah, fun facts.
Huh.
So, right off the bat, the beginning beginning of the movie, the vibes are immaculate. It's funny. We get to see a little bit of Planet Vegeta, which is nice, and we get to see Goku's dad, who's Superman, his son.
And he blew my mind when they told me that Goku's dad is a scientist. I was like, what the fuck?
Again, I must alliterate. That was from Team 4 Star. And normally they don't just bring up random shit like that unless you're... What's the bald guy's name that they keep making fun of?
Master Roshi?
No, it's Vegeta's friend.
Radish.
No, that's the... Anyway.
What are you talking about?
I think Nappa?
Nappa.
When they made him the royal advisor. So unless Team 4 Star had led me entirely astray, Bardock should have been a scientist. And that's why he was smart enough to be like, I don't think Frieza's gonna gather us all just for like a big luncheon. I think he's gonna kill us all.
That abridged movie sucked too.
I only liked it because I thought Takahata did a really good job as Bardock.
For the voice acting?
Yeah, not the prototype Namekians.
You know, they kind of look like the God character. Oh, right, the round football, purple head.
See, I'm only picturing that snail from Kirby right back at you. That's my problem. You remember that snail?
The only snails I know are from Maple Story.
Okay. You know, it's so funny of Frieza's like, I want the Dragon Balls. Like, why do you want it, sir?
For immortality.
No, when I was in hell, I realized being immortal sucked, and I kind of wish for that every day.
That was funny.
That was funny. That's a nice... It's like, well, obviously, he wants the same reason why Boma wants it. Well, why does Boma wants it? Katsuboma. I want a fat ass.
You don't get nothing. You're the richest woman in the world, and you could just hate someone for that.
I want a natural fat ass.
Again, richest woman in the world.
You know, people say that Beerus and Reese being there kind of cut the tension because if anything got too dicey, they could just cut in. Well, my God, no, they wouldn't. They don't do fuck all.
Yeah, they would have done something earlier when there were other threats. They just do whatever the fuck they want.
So Frieza puts Broly on Earth to, like, I guess get the last Dragon Ball and to kill Goku. No, kill Vegeta and then Frieza would kill Goku. That was the only reason why you couldn't kill Goku, right, Frieza? Because Vegeta was there. And it's like the coolest fight scenes ever.
I mean, the transitions, the transformations, the 360 fighting, the change in environment. This fighting had everything.
It did get weird when they, like, fought so hard they broke the universe.
I mean...
Broly's such a cool concept because, like, you always think it's Goku's the legendary Super Saiyan. Then all these other, you know, shitlings come out of the woodworks and you're like, oh, I guess anyone can be the legendary Super Saiyan. But no one, because Broly is the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yeah, kind of puts things into perspective a little bit.
Did you like the conclusion of the movie, though?
Yes, I'm okay with the conclusion of the movie because it was just clearly that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta was much more powerful than Broly. We didn't need Broly's death to, like, solidify that or, like it didn't take it away. It doesn't take away the end of the match, you know? I love the part where they had Broly fight Frieza and then they had to do the fusion dance with Piccolo. That was just super funny.
It's funny because someone said, I think, honestly, Frieza fought Broly more than the two main characters combined.
I mean, you could make that argument because they had to do it twice. That's like an hour.
Yeah. And then at the end, Chilai and Limo's like, all right, we're going to live on this desert island with Broly. And I guess Goku becomes our sugar daddy and he'll come with food and maybe he'll take us to nice places like the next movie.
Maybe you could just take us to Earth, honestly.
Yeah, can we live there? Like, no, that's the first place Frieza's gonna look for you, motherfuckers.
If I was Frieza, though, I would not be looking for Broly. I'd be like, fuck those three, moving on.
I mean, that's basically what he did. Like, oh, I could find them, but I want them to domesticate Broly more before I control him.
Oh, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Not like domesticating wolves.
Is that how that works? Moving on to Dragon Ball Super. Superhero. That's a One Piece song, Superpower, but I thought it would be fitting here.
I think it's a very cute movie.
It's very Dragon Ball vibes.
Yes, they brought back the Dragon Ball of Dragon Ball.
And somehow they did it without the main titular character, Goku.
Because I think once you have Goku and Vegeta, you're automatically in the Z. Because I think Supers is like supposed to be like a combination of the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
I didn't know Christopher Sabbath was both Piccolo and Vegeta.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a talented man.
that's a talented man. That's a beautiful man. So we start off, I guess, like the Red Ribbon Army. They're now a pharmaceutical company.
They have a front, right? But of course, world domination is always on their mind. And because they lost the original doctor, they have to go for his grandson, which is Dr. Hedo, who is like, I think he's like a 16-year-old mastermind, right? And like, he wants to create the ultimate android, but he doesn't want to follow his grandfather's footsteps. He wanted to like do it on his own. There's this whole zombie thing. They had like a little flash to it in the movie, but you have to read the manga for more information. But you're not really missing that much of it.
That does bring me to the first question I have. Do you think people could fully understand superhero without knowing all the context? Like you had to know about Dr. Gero, like Cell, kind of had to know Gohan's potential.
You know, I think, yeah, a lot of it would be lost, right? Because even in Dragon Ball Z, they don't really talk about Red Ribbon Army that much, besides Dr. Jerome and 18 and 17. But honestly, they weren't really part of the Red Ribbon Army. Red Ribbon Army was like really, even like Magenta, it was like his dad who was like the original Red Ribbon Army guy.
What the fuck do you mean Charles Martinet was Magenta?
Mario?
Yeah, I guess. You learn things when you have to look up the names because you don't remember any of these fuckers.
Holy shit. Wait, Charles Martinet does other stuff?
I guess. I thought he retired.
I thought he'd be so fucking rich.
Wait, I totally forgot this movie came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, this movie's old.
I do want to say that first off, the 3D animation's not bad.
It was really good. So why would they start off with the flashback to Dragon Ball with that really good 2D animation though? Like, why do you start off with like this is what the movie's gonna be? Oh no, it's not.
And they're like, well, they're begging you, please, to stay. It's gonna get better.
I mean, the 3D animation was good. It was super good.
So I liked him when he ate the Oreo in 3D. I don't know why.
That's stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your favorite 3D part then?
I don't know. I like Piccolo and Pan.
Okay, yeah, they're cute.
They're so goddamn cute. Because Piccolo and Gohan, I mean, that was cute, but it was also kind of like the borderline of like child labors or something. But I mean, with Pan, because Pan is just so like, I want to do it, you know? Like Gohan, he had the force, but that was out of like necessity. But Pan is like, no, I want to learn, I want to do this, I want to fly, I want to shoot, key blast, whatever.
Imagine when you're first watching Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo kidnapping Goku's son, and all you know of Piccolo at that point is that he is the villain. He helped out once, but overall, that is King Piccolo. He is a baddie. And then you fast forward 20 years, and he is helping raise Gohan's child. They just trust him with Gohan's child. He's doing mommy daddy pickup with Gohan's child.
To be fair, I do think they do solidify in the last tournament that like he's not the same King Piccolo. He is the newborn baby who became an adult in 2 months, and like he has like an inkling that he's supposed to defeat Goku, but he's not really up for it.
How come Goku still gutted him like a fish?
Because Goku's gotta win. He's gotta win one of these goddamn tournaments.
So the Team 4-star running joke of Piccolo doesn't have a house. So I'm glad they finally gave him a house. It's not furnished at all, but you know.
He doesn't need a house. He's only got it so he can house his little plushies.
Does he like them? Like, it seemed like he liked one, and then they just kept buying him more.
I doubt they even liked one. It was just like Pan probably just gave it to him, and they're like, well, let's just keep going. And he keeps them nice and pristine and piled up, because they're not like on the ground, or they're not like even on their side. They nicely sit up in a pile.
I like the 3D animation because it allowed like the characters to do a lot of useless animations. Like,
Yeah.
when you're drawing 2D, you kind of, oh, I have to draw A to B. When you're 3D, oh, I just have to animate. I don't have to worry about drawing them. So now I have to make them do stupid stuff as they fly off and stuff.
Yeah.
I like how he fumbled with the phone. When like Vidal was like, can you pick up my daughter? I have a tournament going on. It's like, you're a witch. Why do you have a job?
Where's your nanny? Like, I thought you were my nanny.
Shit, are you not my nanny?
No, I'm not your nanny.
Ask your grandfather to pick up. You mean my dad, Mr. Satan? He's busy. He actually has a job. No, he doesn't. What about the other grandpa? Oh, he's off on a gay retreat with Johnny Young Boss and Christopher Sabat and Ian Sinclair.
And whoever plays Beer.
Yes.
Jason Douglas. Whoever you are, my man.
I'm sorry, that's the only names I know. It's like, I couldn't think of the actual character names. I had to say the English names. Like, mind fuck. And while Piccolo has this main important job to pick up a little girl, that's when he gets his shit whacked by an android.
Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 were okay.
Okay, here's my problem with the android.
Their names?
A little hard, yeah. But they don't have any cool superpowers other than to make the ability of words appear out of nowhere via hologram.
That was super funny though. I was just like, why can't I see the sound effect? I was like, why can you? Is this a weird like meta joke?
There's a scene in a Gundam movie where this Gundam guy, he's like wrecking through all the machines, right? You know, all in the Gundam fight in space, and then main theme is playing, right? And one of the competitor enemies is like, what's this weird music that's playing? And it was just an ad lib from the X show, but they thought it was so funny they kept it in.
Oh.
And like, there's like a debate because like, oh, it's a serious show. They don't really do jokes like this. And the other half like, nah, fuck it, you know?
It's funny.
But they don't have any cool powers, so it's kind of just who can punch harder.
I guess, but like they don't usually have cool powers. The only person who ever had cool powers was Boo.
So you're telling me when Cell made all his children, that wasn't cool?
No, it wasn't cool. And also, didn't Frieza do that?
Frieza didn't make kids.
I thought he had these little things,
Are
little
you-
plant men.
Oh, the Cybermen.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know why Vegeta and Nappa had those for some reason.
I'm just
They
saying.
each one was as strong as one Raditz.
Stop saying abridged jokes. I'm just saying, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's not a new power. Really.
What about the Ginyu Force? They all had special powers.
What did they have? Going invisible,
Oh.
switching bodies, super speed.
Was someone invisible?
Maybe.
I know the green guy, when he held his breath, he stopped time.
Oh my! I totally forgot about because he dies and Vegeta throws a dog biscuit at him.
Yeah, and I don't think the Australian red one had any powers, but the blue one had super speed.
Right, and then he had to compensate because he became no longer the fastest Ginyu Force member or
Who's the
something.
fifth member? Because we know Ginyu can switch bodies, but was there only 4 members of the... No,
No,
it was
there was a-
Raccoon.
Yeah, he had no power.
He had no power. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe Dragon Ball people didn't have powers.
Yeah, they don't.
Shit, I didn't realize that.
Because even like if
Yes.
you read like the Cerulean arc, they don't have new powers. It's just a different plot.
Oh my god, Jiren didn't have powers.
No, he did not. Hell, Beerus doesn't have powers.
Oh my
He's just more
god.
powerful. Reese kind of has powers. He really just has a talking staff.
If he was in Super Smash Bros., he would be Mewtwo.
Yeah.
So Piccolo infiltrates the
After
red
he
ribbon.
be, what's that greenhead bitch from Icarus?
Palutena?
Palutena.
Yeah, I guess.
Staff hovering.
I just see him flipping people like Mewtwo. Piccolo infiltrates the Red Ribbon Army to see what the fuck is going on, and he finds out, dun dun dun, Dr. Hito and Charles Martinet is gonna bring back Cell.
Cell math.
Like, that's bad. Bulma, you and your newly acquired badass from the last movie, get us Shenron.
Did they get Shenron? They did get Shenron.
Yeah,
Just
because
to make Piccolo more powerful.
they're like, remember that time where you Guru from the Mechian, the whatever planet, he made Gohan and Krillin stronger by unleashing their potential? Can you do it with me too, so I may become a Super Namekian?
Okay, Super Namekian is a stupid ass name. They could have called it anything else.
Naval Namekian is what I would have called it, because he turns orange like a navel.
Oh my god, that's stupid.
What would you name it then?
I don't know, like Shenlong Piccolo or like Dragon Ball Piccolo.
Long Piccolo. Is that why he's orange?
I like to think so, because I like to think that because like Goku learns Ultra Instinct, his hair becomes silver because of Reach. Vegeta gets Ultra Violet Eagle. He turns purple because of Beerus. And Piccolo becomes a Super Namekian and becomes orange because of the Dragon Ball. I think that's what I like to think.
Vegeta turns purple?
Yeah, it's in the manga.
Oh, but that's in black and white.
Well, they call it Ultra... I don't remember if it's Ultra Violet or Ultra Violet.
That also matches Vegeta though.
It's-
Ultra violent.
Very cool. I love Ultra Instinct and Ultra Violet because it's finally putting a division between Goku and Vegeta. Like, they have separate fighting styles, they have different principles and beliefs. It's finally time to show it.
I'm so sorry, GT fans. I don't think we can bring back Super Saiyan 4.
Maybe one day.
It just doesn't make sense right now.
Super Saiyan 4 is a really cool idea. I think they should bring, but I think it should just like a branch Pokemon evolution. Because if you think about it, right? Because I feel like you get to Super Saiyan 3, the next step is not necessarily Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God to me is like separate from that line.
Yeah, I get that. It's kind of like the Kaioken branch.
Yeah, like the Kyle. I don't know if Kyle has a branch, but yeah, like it's different.
So Piccolo's like, okay, so what do you mean Goku and Vegeta is fighting and having a dick measuring contest? Like, I said what I said, Piccolo. You're gonna have to rely on Gohan.
They're trying to figure out if they start at the base or they start from the tip.
I heard Broly's helping.
Broly can't help. Broly's just a third dick that they can measure up to.
Hey Piccolo, remember in the Cell Saga when like we relied on Gohan? Let's do that. Like, okay, but as long as no one else does any other callbacks to the old Dragon Ball like series.
Also, did that not end terribly?
No, he did it. He defeated him.
We lost Goku.
Well, yeah.
Oh crap, we're gonna lose me. I'm the next dad figure on this list.
So Gohan is like at work with the Super Saiyan ants. I didn't realize he was an entomologist.
Me neither. I remember him being a professor.
Imagine Chi-Chi being like, my son, the doctor. Actually, Mom, I'm a doctor for ants.
Are you making money?
Yes.
Oh, I don't care then.
I don't make as much as my wife. Well, your wife is a Nepo baby. So he hears his daughter Pan got kidnapped, and he's like, well, we gotta go save it. And Piccolo like, hey, Bulma, if you can't get the two dickheads to come, can you get like other people? And Bulma's like, I don't know a lot of people.
What about your children?
I mean, I can bring them, but that's basically a glorified trip to get ice cream.
Get Krillin.
And his hot wife.
Actually, just get the wife. Forget Krillin. And they all come together like one big potluck to defeat Gamma 1 and Gamma 2.
And Piccolo's like, man, I really feel stronger as a Super Namekian. I'm just like, what, a little bit more buffer?
And you're orange. What?
He didn't turn orange yet in the beginning. It was really funny how in the beginning he thought he was Super Namekian. And he was like, nah, bro, he didn't get the steroid yet. That kush takes a while to hit.
It was just kind of interesting. I didn't really care for the whole like Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 were trying to be superheroes and they were trying not to be the villains because Magenta had convinced them that Bulma was the villain because they were actually aliens from some weird out of context footage they got. But I mean, they're not wrong, but it ain't correct the conclusion. And so Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 was like, oh, Magenta is the bad guy. And I'm kind of like, if you like did your history into the Red Ribbon Army, isn't it clear that they're not the good guys?
I don't know. There's some plot holes where I'm just willing to overlook, like, oh, we had 3 wishes with Shenron. Why didn't we use a wish to bring Goku and Vegeta here? And like stuff like that, I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, but basically, I guess they don't defeat, right, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Piccolo does win by turning Super Namekian at that point. But the real battle comes when Magenta awakens Cell Max, and Cell Max is this fucking kaiju of a monster. I do feel like it's a little cheap to bring Cell back. Like, this wasn't like the fun comeback resurrection of Frieza. This was just whatever.
I controversially did not give a shit when Gamma 2 sacrificed himself.
Well, because you never like really got attached to these characters. And they cute, but they not that cute. Not like little girl cute.
And then Krillin said, Piccolo, do the thing in the tournament where you turned really big. And Piccolo went, I forgot I could do that.
Bringing back the old Piccolo from Dragon Ball.
Was that actually old Piccolo or was that King Piccolo that turned big?
I think it was in the tournament.
Okay, then, yeah, Piccolo should have remembered that.
I think he did both, like the, making his arms longer, growing big. I don't know if he did the regeneration tournament, but we all know he can do it.
Yeah, he got gutted. That's, it was implied there. So then Gohan, he turns into a transformation no one really knows.
It's like Gohan is supposed to focus more on the human side instead of the Saiyan side, because the Saiyan side is what Goku's doing. I just kind of wish his hair wasn't silver.
I kind of wish they didn't make it Super Instinct color, because it kind of looked like he went Super Instinct.
Basically, right.
Like, you could have kept it black and spiky, it's super long.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, but I do like Gohan as a character, as a fighter, as him becoming his own. I like what they're trying to do. It's just aesthetically, I don't care for it.
There's too many transformations.
No, there's not enough transformations.
Okay.
I love transformations. I love Dragon Ball and what they're doing. I don't like everyone else who's copied Dragon Ball.
Except Steven Universe. We liked them when they did the fusions, right?
Okay, that's different. I do like Naruto when he goes into Sage mode.
Oh.
I'm just saying Dragon Ball is kind of the start of everything.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of like, when you think of transformations, you think of Dragon Ball. Bleach has terrible transformations. Ichigo's one all suck. Some of the side characters have good ones though, but like Chad ones suck, Ryu's ones suck. I do like the Espadas.
They were nice.
Yeah.
So that's it for the Dragon Ball Super movies. We told you which one we liked better. We gave 100% accurate summaries.
I am waiting for season 2. I think season 2, I don't think it's gonna be like a great plot or anything, but it's just like, you want to see more Dragon Ball.
Oh, aren't they just gonna do the super thing with Resurrection F where they're gonna reanimate the movie but shorter?
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Until next time.